Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment on the Wicked Builds YouTube channel. And today, we are back working on the great and mighty small block Mopar. Now, the last time you guys saw this absolute racehorse of an engine, we were informed by myself that we had the wrong head bolts. Alas, since that day, we have the correct head bolts. Actually, this box is empty, but you get the idea. The real box of bolts. Oh, I just dropped all my stickers on the floor. The real box of head bolts right here. So we got them. So today, roll back over here, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to finally, once and for all, install the head bolts on the 318 friggin' small block, which, as you see, has been sitting for quite a while. That's very sad. So, also, John installed a sticker like 2 minutes ago on the air cleaner. It looks really cool. So you'll see that momentarily. But the main idea for today is here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take all the covering stuff off. So we'll take our wrap covers off. Probably take some of this tape off. And intake manifold will come off just for get some shiggles. And then we will start dropping head bolts into this thing and get them torqued down. So that being said, I need to go get a torque wrench so we can actually do that. And then I will show you guys exactly how you torque down a set of heads on a Chrysler LA318. It's pretty much just like any other small block ever. I mean, they're pretty simple. There's like 10 head bolts in this whole thing. You just do them in like a boop, 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 little circle. Wow. Anyways, all right. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. And let's get started. Before we start putting our head bolts together, we got to get the dang valve covers off this, John, in the intake manifold. So that being said, we will go ahead and do that right about now. And I don't think you guys need to watch this, so probably just gonna let you guys come back when it's done. All right, so we have got all of the stuff removed from the top of the motor. So the first thing I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna take these bolts, the old ones out, the ones that we put in temporarily, so that way it wouldn't, fall off while I was gone for Thanksgiving. And we're gonna go ahead and take those off. And then I guess we're just gonna start dropping our ARP head bolts in there. And I think actually we could do with putting our lifters in prior to putting the head bolts all in. So we might do that first, but we'll see. So anyway, let's get down to it. All right, everybody. So we've got one lifter in already. You don't have a mic. Should probably get one. Guys, you're not gonna be able to hear John yet. All right, everybody. Now that we got John hooked up with a goddamn microphone, so what we're doing right now is I got a new push rod, and I'm going through for each one of these lifters, and I'm pretty much bleeding them like brakes. So you get yourself a push rod, you get the plunger end, yeah, and you want to do it in the oil. All right, so now that you guys are over here, we got ourselves new push rod, new lifter, kind of going through and pushing the push rod into the plunger of the lifter. And as you can see, there's a bunch of little air bubbles coming out in the oil, and once it starts getting pretty firm, that's kind of indicating to us that the lifter has intaken a bunch of that oil. So now we'll take that good lifter, come over here. We don't mind slobbering oil everywhere because the more of it, the better, to be honest. We're just going to get her to slide right in to the new lifter bore all the way down. And that's pretty much what we're going to do 16 times. So we'll get back to you guys when that's done because, frankly, you guys don't got to watch us do all these. We got all the lifters installed in the small block. So now we can begin. Yeah, look at them Johns. Y'all hold up. I don't have much to say about that. Anyway, lifters are installed. So now, come check out this. Look at this sticker John put on, guys. This is vastly important. That's
Dude, I heard decals like that add 35 horse.
Dude, this is, see the 318, that stands for 31.8 more horsepower. The decimal is silent. That's crazy. Wow. Impressive. Anyway, yeah, get one good look at that. hit the B-roll. We'll put some music over this. Have a cool ass edit. All right. Okay, now we can move on to the most important part of our process today. John is in fact the 2 head bolts that we were missing. He's just gonna hold the heads on while I run the motor.
I got it, guys.
I got it, guys. Don't worry about it. ARP. Oh, they sent us the bolts, and then I got more. So now that we have all of the proper hardware, because last time we didn't, we're gonna be installing the heads today. So first, before we do that, probably should get a rag and clean out some of the insides. Hey, man. Watch my old junk iron heads that are on the ground. Those are worth money. Yeah, hey.
Shout out anybody needing stock 318 heads with unknown miles. Everybody's going to definitely want those.
The odometer says 73,000. It's probably rolled over 200. Yeah. If anybody wants a top end kit, a very lightly used, low miles, don't look at those pistons or that cam. Those aren't for... Hey. Those aren't for sale. If anybody wants this low mile top end kit from my small block, hit me up and I'll give you a good deal on all of it because I don't want it. And
the oil right there
for me to drink later. Anyway, so now hey, you're not getting fed tonight, cameraman. All right, so before we get started, we'll get these heads cleaned out. We get the old head bolts out, and then we're gonna bolt these mofos on to the engine.
But they already were.
That one bolt that's hand tight is going to do all the work.
The rusty one?
They're rusty on both sides. It adds horsepower.
Dude, the headers are back there.
Yeah, small block Chevy. Double ampere, they hop a Coke can. Yeah, you guys, we might do something tomorrow. That includes John put an engine together.
Mr. Marketplace, man. If he actually wants to respond to me.
Dude, it's always the old heads that have like all the stuff you actually need and they just never respond. Okay, we got to lock in. So let's get started. We'll get prepared and we'll put these heads on. Let's do it. Oh, hey guys. Sorry, you guys just caught me. I was cleaning up these head bolts so we can drop them into the motor. So ARP ships them with this like coating on them, as you guys saw in the last video, and you got to clean them up, and that goes along with the washers as well. Obviously, we're not going to install them with 100 washers on it, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to get all the bolts, get them with this pre-lube that ARP gives us that I need to find. We're going to put that on the threads. These are all blind holes. They don't go through water jackets, so no need for thread sealant. Going to put them all in the correct location, and then you guys will catch us back when we start torquing them down. All right, we got Mr. Lubricant on the bolt. Boop. And just like that. Let me do that 20 more times. Or 18, technically.
19 more times.
19.
There you go.
No, I have one in on. I have 2.
Counting's hard.
What?
Oh.
I don't know how I count. I'm just making it all up. Okay.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter. The 2 long ones go in the 2 raised spots.
I know it matters, but
and then you need washers, right? This guy, what an amateur. No, I'm kidding. Student knows more than I do.
Put ARP stuff in.
That's my first time using ARP bolt. Oh, okay, Mr. Short bolt. What are you doing that for?
Are these the 2 long ones for this side?
Yeah, so the 2 long ones are going to go in the raised spot.
All right.
And then all the like medium.
Nice paint.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Unreal. Unbelievable.
Hey, who painted that?
Actually, I'm pretty sure you did a bunch of it.
Did. Hey.
You want me to lube you up or what? Okay.
All right, dude, I'm going to quit helping.
Yeah, remember, kids, when you're putting your ARP hardware together, you're going to use the lube they provide.
Although he is mostly trying to be funny, please use the ARP stuff and not cheap lubricant.
This stuff is
for a reason, and it's meant to be with this tensile strength steel.
Yep.
So
I was not trying to be funny about that. Liar! It just came out funny, I promise. All right. This is for you, actually. Wait, what? Oh, no, we're going to have 2 extra medium bolts. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got to do the rest of my short ones.
I haven't done any of them yet.
Yeah, I got a bunch here still. You're good. Yeah, the last 5 of these are yours. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just drop them on top of the camshaft.
Perfect.
Perfect. In fact, it's wonderful.
Once you get them all started, also, we want to put a little bit of this stuff in between the washer and the bolt. And that will cause, when you torque the bolt down, when you turn it, it will cause it to glide on the ARP.
The ARP lubricant. What's it called?
Ultra torque, so that you have a correct torque reading.
Yeah. It's very important you actually do that the right way. Although we are amateurs.
Who's we?
You.
Whoa. How many engines have you built?
This is number 3. You're probably on you don't even need to count. You're basically a pro at this now.
No, I'm definitely not a pro. But I've
Still
done a few
installing harmonic balancers with hammers.
Whoa, hey, you don't knock it.
Insert clip from last video.
It works, okay?
Better than the impact straight on the bolt, because that's probably where we're going to actually
Don't
do it.
I don't condone you to do the practices that I use, but I do use what I do. And
it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, frankly. Oh, that's
those engines are still on the road.
Some.
I'm not legally allowed to say all.
Because my lawyer says not to. Let me talk to you guys about these things. There's going to be extra bolts, which is really funny to say when you're putting a head gasket or heads on.
Yeah.
But it's true for us this time, because I was an idiot, you know? Sometimes you pay the price.
Well, it's funny when the company that sells you the heads makes you use their own head bolt kit.
Yeah, hell no. I'm just going to make ARP send me more bolts, because there's no way I'm finna put studs on my engine that's going to make 370 horsepower.
Well, you don't need studs.
Don't need studs. Definitely head bolts, though. I'm cool with that. All right, so I'm going to start. Well, you took the lube. It's okay. I'm not upset about it. All right, so while John continues putting head bolts in, I'm going to tell you guys how to torque these bolts down, because I need something to do while he finishes this up. So, first off, ARP recommends that you tighten these in 3 equal steps to 100 foot-pounds. That's right, 100. And in 3 equal steps means 33 as our first initial torque, and then second step is going to be 67 foot-pounds.
I didn't say anything.
Not funny, dude. Last step is going to be 100 foot-pounds. Don't ask me who did the math. It wasn't me. I don't know how to do math. And it might have been John, but I don't know. He's a lot smarter than I am. Anyway, can you hurry up?
Hey, you can't rush mediocrity.
You mean perfection?
No, I do not mean perfection.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
2,000 years later.
All right, JDs and gentlemen, we've got 33 foot-pounds on the torque wrench, and now I'm going to get started torquing them. And John is trying to stab the dipstick tube in it. Also, when you're doing the head torque sequence on this, you want to go in like this weird circular sequence. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go out to the back side. So you go in like a little clockwise circular sequence. I thought it was different, so I'm glad I looked that up. And yeah.
Also, if you're putting a high flow Edelbrock fuel pump on your 318, you have to clearance the dipstick tube for said fuel pump by bending it a lot. Not mine.
Hey, dude, say that the next time you put the harmonic balancer on.
You didn't have the balls to do it.
Because I don't want to break it. Anyways, all right, let's get started. I'll put you guys in a time lapse for the first sequence. So while John politely installs my dipstick tube, I'm going to get the torque wrench ready with 67 foot-pounds for the second stage of head bolt torquing. What are you doing? Okay, we've got 6-7 foot-pounds on the torque wrench. Got to turn around, and then we're about to start doing I'm going to start doing the second stage of torquing while John paints. Look at him over there. He paints the dipstick handle.
Don't do this.
Never do this.
It's
Never.
not the right way.
This is not the right. We're not even going to have the camera pointed at him. He could just. You have fun over there, buddy. You just have so much fun. Okay. Torquing time. Yeah. Oh, the whole stand is turning.
How we doing?
We're doing good. This is terrifying. Is this what it was like putting the head bolts on the 6.5?
It was worse because I did 120 foot-pounds.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's what it takes to hold 25 pounds of boost on a 90s diesel that's not made for it at all. So
high compression. Okay. Now that we've done with 67 foot-pounds, it's time for 100. Not excited to do this. 100 foot-pounds. Let's go. All right, so as you guys can probably see by the bead of sweat that has erupted on my forehead, all of the head bolts are torqued to 100 foot-pounds. That was probably the most terrifying part of this whole job. And 100 foot-pounds really ain't all that much. So now that that's done, and this thing is coming together. I'm loving watching this thing come together. I mean, like, look, we got lifters in the valve, lifters in the valley. We got push rods coming up through the heads from the valley. I'm really excited to see this thing getting going. John is downstairs out that door, cleaning some parts, getting those ready for installation. And I think the next thing we're going to tackle tonight is we are going to put permanently the intake manifold, carb, and air cleaner assembly, the entire induction combo locked down onto the top of this motor. So that being said, I'll catch you guys when we are ready to do that. Everybody, we're going to call it for today. So figured we could go over a couple things, what we got done, what we still got to do, and some other miscellaneous items. So first off, the most important thing, which you guys have tuned in for today, the heads are fully installed. These Johns are fully torqued down, ready to go. A couple other things we did. We got dipstick installed as well with some slight clearancing. And
yeah, we had to bend it a little bit just to fit around the big high volume Edelbrock chrome fuel pump, which I think adds like
another 100 horsepower at least, right?
Oh yeah, probably.
And the sticker, dude, that was important. This is definitely the highlight of the day. That's at least makes it 1,000 horsepower motor for sure, right? Like 1,200 wheel horsepower. Cubic inch high performance. Then we got our distributor hold down painted. That's like another 20 horsepower at least. You know, just well, you know what? We should probably just stab this in there for the time being. Keep things out of our valley. Because we got things in our valley now. We got stuff in there. Let's check this out.
Hey, you know what we can do? Cross the... Yes!
Right? Almost like we had
time.
planned that. So, first up, check this out. Lifters, done for. Those things are finished. Push rods, those are in. Rockers,
still on the way.
February.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
What else we got? Intake manifold.
No.
Next, wait a month for head bolts. We're done with that.
That was not a month.
That was definitely less time, actually.
Like
they blue balled me at the parts store. They were like, we don't have them. And then they just pulled them out. Super dumb. Anyway, dipstick tube, no O-ring. That's junk.
No. Yeah, we don't need it.
Don't need that. Thermostat, still waiting for that because I so nicely, I got John a great Christmas present,
Josh
guys.
bought me a nice, look at that Chevy small block thermostat. It fits so nice in there.
I'm such a nice guy. I gave my cameraman a thermostat for Christmas.
I looked at the part number and it said Chevy, and I'm like, sweet.
No, dude, this says Dodge. It's Dodge.
Yeah, he's covering up Chevy, but
don't worry about it. All right, and then lastly, we're also waiting on the intake manifold because what is this, Felpro? Not only that, if you look closely, it says R1. That means that they gave me 3. Actually, look at this, guys.
They all say R1. Yeah, we could have the intake on tonight permanently because everything in our valley is installed. They decided to send us 3 right side gaskets. Also, what is this? Like literally.
It's like tin.
Wow.
We don't need these no more. Those are done for. Anyway, moving on.
If anybody's wondering, this is what it should be. This is a bad example because there's,
Hey guys.
a ripped hole in it. This is my old gasket, but it's rubber and it seals.
And look, it's got these cool little rings around it, so like it seals right.
And it's supposed to seal around coolant passages. And I don't know what their thought process. And I've never used them, so maybe they do work, but I know these work, and we're not going to use those metal ones. So
this is how I feel about these. You bend it, right?
It poor looks kid like in Africa that's building a 318.
He could have ate this.
Okay.
Moving on. We don't need that. So, anyways, this is how we're going to pretty much end our video today. We got a bunch of stuff done. Well, by a bunch of stuff, I mean we installed the heads. That's a bunch of stuff to me.
And lifters and push rods.
And lifters and push rods, heads.
And dipstick tube.
And the dipstick tube. And the dipstick. Dipstick counts. That's a part.
You call me dipstick?
Dude. Call me a dipstick, cameraman? What are you doing over there? Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to call that good for today.
And
the sticker. Can't forget the sticker. That's going to be in the TikTok later, guys. Make sure you follow the TikTok because that's going to be there. I know I've been lacking on content recently. Went home for Thanksgiving. Was sick. Didn't film anything at home. But I'm going to go home for Christmas soon. And I got a cool video coming out for you guys when I go home. Displaying all the projects at the house. There's a lot. And by a lot, I mean just 2 really big projects.
And depending on Mr. Marketplace Man.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We might have a small excerpt in this video before we edit it. If it happens before we edit it.
Oh, you know what we should add to the list? Where's the... Watch this.
But we won't tell them what we're getting.
Go get tacos.
Yeah, we're going to do that right now.
Let's go get some tacos. As per usual, thank you all you guys for watching our Wicked Builds YouTube channel. I really appreciate every single one of you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, watching the videos. I'm sorry about the content lack. We are going to get that taken care of, okay? We'll get you guys some videos to watch. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Love all of you guys. Thank you. Have a great night. Wicked Builds out. There is no more tacos. More.